Hello everyone! Today I wanted to demonstrate how you add and remove media from your RootsMagic 7. Now for me, adding media and documents, photos, all that kind of stuff, to me it just adds a fullness to your family tree. Now today I'm going to be working with my great-grandmother. I've been working with her a lot lately. I recently went up to my grandparents' house and scanned hundreds of pictures for them and other documents. So she has been a great interest to me. So you're going to go ahead and double click on your ancestor's name that you want to be working with. Now, I don't have a date for their marriage. Everything that I'm inputting into RootsMagic, I'm wanting to make sure it is sourced and reliable. And so for them, even though it shows in my family search and in my ancestry the date of their marriage, I still want to verify that, so I've left that blank. But I do have an image of them on their wedding day that I would like to add. So on your top menu, there's going to be an icon that says Media. You just click on that. And then on that top menu, it's going to again say Add New Media. Now I already have a death certificate here that I found for my grandmother. And so anything that you add, any pictures or other documents that you add are going to be showing up here in this section. So we're going to add that picture of them on their wedding day, add new media. It's going to give you different options. So today I'm going to be uploading an image, but it also gives you the option of uploading a file like a PDF, a Word document, things like that. It also gives you the option of a sound recording, so if you have a file of a loved one sharing stories or memories, and also a video option. And so this is found on my disk. If you haven't yet scanned it, you have the picture in your hand, you can go ahead and hit scan and it'll connect up. But this I already have on my hard drive. So you hit disk. Now remember, when you upload these images, it is not going to be adding this image into your RootsMagic file. This is going to create a link of where this picture is found. So for my great-grandparents, since I don't have a date for them, I'm going to leave this blank, but it does give you the option. And if this was a certificate or other type of document, a lot of times they'll have a reference number. So this gives you the option to add that right here. So I'm going to keep this very simple since I don't have a ton of information right now. But I can always go back and add more information as I find it if I feel like I need to add more information to this caption. So Lowell Brown Hillier and Thelma Joanna Hart. And then it gives you the option of adding a description. So I don't know a ton, but I do know that this was taken on their wedding day in 1944. Okay. Now another cool option that RootsMagic gives you is to tag your media. So for this, it gives you the option of tagging a person. You can tag a whole family, an event, a place, things like that. So today I'm going to add the person, which would be my grandmother and my grandfather. So I'm going to go ahead and tag my grandfather now. His last name is Hillier. There he is. And so for this, it gives you the option of making this a primary photo for the person. Now, since I have other pictures individually of my grandfather and my grandmother, I'm not going to make this a primary photo, but it does give you the option. And then lastly, I'm going to tag the marriage event. I don't know why it's been doing this, but if it doesn't show up, you just cancel out. Hit OK, and go back into this image. So you make sure you click on the image, that there's a red box around the image, and then hit tag media again. I don't know why it does that. I've just noticed in my exploring that it does that for me. So you hit event. Now it's going to give you the option of adding the marriage event. Okay, and you can add more comments. Gives you the option of making this the primary photo for the event. Now if you had other images of the wedding, then you could distinguish which one you wanted to show up primarily for the event. But since this is the only one I have, I'm going to keep it the primary. All right, so when you click on the document, it's going to show everyone that's tagged. So it's going to show my grandmother, my grandfather, and it's going to show their marriage event right there. And notice here it shows, to remind you again, that this is not inserting the image into your RootsMagic file. This is just a link to where it is saved on your desktop, on your hard drive, or on a flash drive. Okay. All right, now we're done with that. It's going to show that I have a media for this event. There's a little icon right here of a camera, which represents media. And if you click right here, it's going to come up with that image. Now, I want you to keep in mind that if you start playing around with this image, so if you zoom out or if you zoom in and you try to go out of it, it's going to ask you to modify this image if you want it to be changed. When you zoom in on an image, it's going to act almost like you're cropping the image, which I don't want to do. But if you did want to do that, it's as simple as zooming in or zooming out on the image. So I don't want to do that, so I'm going to hit cancel. All right, now to demonstrate removing media, earlier I was working with my maternal grandparents and I wanted to add their pictures, but I added my grandmother's photo to my grandpa, and I need to change that. So what you're going to do is you're going to double click and you're going to go into your media folder. And this is my beautiful grandmother. She's gorgeous. But it is tied to the wrong person. So in this top menu again, there's a small red X with the option of removing media. You're going to go ahead and click on that. And it's going to make sure that you really want to be removing this. So if you do, hit remove media. And I'm going to go in and add my grandfather. This is on my disk as well. I spent hours working with my grandma to scan all these pictures, and she had some incredible pictures. So this is my grandpa. So in the caption, I'm just going to put his name. And this photo was actually taken for his missionary application. So I'm going to include that. Now, I want to also include where he served, the time that he served, the dates, but I don't have that right now. And I can always go back and add information, and I'm also going to want to tag his missionary service event and all that kind of stuff. So later when I have that information, I can go back and edit this. So for now, I'm just going to hit OK. And hit OK again. And close. And you're going to see that that picture was changed now. All right. Well, that is how you add and remove images. It's very easy. You just need to know where the options are, and it's very easy to edit. So later, if I wanted to go in and add information, I'm going to go in here and you can hit edit tag. So I can go in, I can add the date, any information, anything like that I find out. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day.